Yeah, he's playing. That's Schmidt. Welcome to an unseasonably warm Wednesday at the Bonnecue as we look forward to the fun matchup between girls varsity hockey and Millbrook's faculty. I'm Charlie, and I am joined by Adam and JD. Let's look at today's keys of the game with JD. Yeah, I'm going to go faculty to this one. I like the faculty, or I'm sorry, I'm going to go with the girls varsity today. And this one, I like them this year. I think they're going to play a simple, fast game that the faculty are just not going to be able to keep up with. You're going to go with the faculty. What are you thinking on that? Girls varsity played this game last year. They beat faculty, I believe, 7-6 in overtime. They're 1-0 against faculty in my time here. Let's get some score predictions going. What do you think the score, final score is? 17-14. I'm going to go 8-6 girls varsity. They're looking for revenge.
I think I'm going to go with a 5-4 to girls varsity. They're going to play a nice little game and get the win.
All right, Adam and I are on the same page. We'll see how we go. I believe we're going to go running time today, two 25-minute halves. Maybe, or the period. I'm not sure. We'll see in a little bit. Yep, and I'd say a player to watch for faculty today is Mark Sabelli. What do you got on him, JD? Okay, girls varsity. We're going to take a look at Jeannie Wallner. What do we got on her? Miss Grover, as you just said, the admission magician, played high school hockey at Tabor Academy before moving on to Hamilton College to play hockey there. Um, Smaller goalie, let's say, but she's definitely good. Impressive performance last year, so we'll see how she fares today. What them in the downs today? That's going to be some trouble for the girls varsity. Who's three?
Oh, in addition to the father-son duo of Mr. Dennis and Atticus Downs, we have a daughter-father duo of Miss Mackenzie and Mr. Mackenzie.
The girls' varsity have elected to go with Morgan Ainley in net to start. Abby Ainley and Pearson will take the draw. And girls' varsity wins that. That'll move that back to Jay Seal as she moves it D to D. Jay Seal up for Bessinger as they move through center. Bessinger out racing Downs, and she opts for the corner. Bessinger off the wall, and that's taken there by Morrissey, and Morrissey back to Downs, back to Morrissey as he flies up the wing. Morrissey in 2-on-2, trying to find Sibeli, who misses the net wide. Sibeli in the corner battling with Ainley. He throws it around. Morrissey's in the opposite corner to pick that one up, and he throws it deep once again where girls varsity. Whiting pushing down from the point, sends it back deep, and girls will have to regroup. Morrissey hard on the forecheck. Up there by Soriento. Morrissey throws it deep for Soriento. Soriento still jousting with Ainley. Gets help from Harf on the point. They'll go point to point for Whiting, who misses the net wide, or he may have been looking for Pearson. As Whiting will recover on D, out racing Grisha Schmidt, and comes the other way, trying to make something happen by himself. Whiting looking there for Skoglund.
Richard Pearson seems to have a lot of trouble staying on his feet down in the offensive zone. Let's see how that plays out.
He's angry into the corner, guarded there by Whiting. As they move it for Wallner, but away comes Soriento, tries a deke on Zangri, keeps the puck, and he'll regroup back in the defensive zone. He'll move it to Hart, and they play it out to center.
Yeah, so far some good pressure by the faculty. We're good defense by the girls to keep all sound for well.
Murphy on the puck now. She's dangerous in the slot. That's broken up there by Harf, and away comes Atticus Downs. He'll move it on for Soriento, who loses it at the line. Murphy there on for waiting Wallner, open. She opts no shot. Behind the net, in front is Murphy. Puck pops high. Two good saves by Grover. Zangri now behind the goal. Working, looking for someone. Still finds Leary at the point. Leary flings that on net. That's a good save made by Grover. Ainley now. Ainley curling around, looking for someone or something. And she'll go for the wall. Played deep. Atticus Downs is there to pick that one up, and he loses that pass. The time to move it to Strykowski. Strykowski, great blocker save there.
Yeah, the forward playing really well. She's got a few key saves here early on, but also some really nice shots by
Harf now in his own defensive zone looking to break out. He'll play it off the wall for a waiting. Shereshevsky now in her own defense. Skoglund on the backtrack. Skoglund holds. Opts for the wall. There's Feitelson. Feitelson moves it to McKenzie and back to Skoglund as he gains the zone. Skoglund going deep. Right in on it. He scores! Morgan Ainley. She didn't pick up Skoglund, and he's got his first goal of the game. Faculty up 1-0.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming last year when these two teams played. Skoglund had, I think, 4 goals. That was a crazy game by him, but he tends to do well against this team. So let's see if he can keep putting them on net and faculty can keep this lead.
12:06 left to play in the first. 1-0 Faculty if you're just joining us. As the Faculty are back on the offense here with Sibeli to Skoglund, and he'll dump that one deep. Looking there for Schmidt. Schmidt can't come up with it. Downs will, and he'll turn and shoot. He misses the net. Skoglund pinching in. That pass is intercepted there by Brown as they go the other way. It's Murphy now on the puck. Murphy moving around Downs. Doesn't get by Sabelli, though, and Downs will pick it up and go the other way, but that's blocked by Jay Seal. Windsor now in her own defensive zone. Gives that up to Schmidt. Offsides there. Doesn't get called. Calling a loose game, apparently. Morrissey, a nice spinorama as he moves on net looking for Schmidt. Can't find him.
Yeah, no, I have the pleasure to call Morrissey my coach, and he's playing, I think, better now than he does in practice. So hopefully he can keep that grind up and get us both to work together.
Schmidt on the opposite wing now. She tries to deke across Skoglund. That's sticked away. Morrissey loses that to her behind the net. And the puck dribbles over to Sabelli along the dasher. Sabelli with it now. Looking for someone. They'll find Morrissey. Swing back to Skoglund on the stretch pass for Downs. He's in all alone. Shoots. Great pad save by Ainley.
Yeah, that was a great save. Way to shut Mr. Down. You got to keep him in check because he's the headmaster coming out next year. So if Morgan can keep shutting him down, he'll earn himself a good spot.
Poor breakaway effort by Mr. Downs. Not really much of a move, just a shot onto the pad.
Hey, you really got to make a move. The only time expecting a shot nowadays is
And Morrissey turns it over, called offside.
most people tend to shoot on a break.
Play in the first with faculty up 1-0 on a goal by Skoglund. As faculty wins the draw and move it back to Hart. Hart now with it, going around Ainley. Tries to find Fryman. That pass is broken up by Zangri. Girls varsity regrouping now. Played along the wall, that's broken up by Sabelli. Sabelli waiting along the wall, looking for someone in the middle. Ainley now. Fryman takes that from her as they battle for it behind the goal. Sabelli up to the point. They'll go to the point, but Hart misses that, and Bessinger goes 1-on-2 the other way. Tries to get a step around Whiting, and then Schmidt trying to get around Whiting again, and Morrissey comes with it the other way. He's looking for Whiting, a nice tape-to-tape pass there as they move into the offensive zone. Feeds the middle, Fryman there, waits, shoot. That's blocked by Strykowski. Looking for the middle again is Sabelli. Hart with it at the point as he curls in. Soft shot tipped by Fryman and covered by Ainley.
Play looking for that tip in front of the net. I hope keep it up, and hopefully my prediction comes true with the 17-14.
We're going to have to see a lot more offensive pressure from faculty and girls varsity if we want to see a 17-14 game here, but it seems that faculty does have control. 18:08 left to play, 1-0 still, as Downs and Downs pick the blue line together. McKenzie dumps it for Feidelson. Feidelson mishandles that along the wall, and girls varsity will take over. As far as Soriento, Soriento plays for McKenzie, back to Soriento, the athletic director and the assistant athletic director working well together. Played up to the point for Down. As he controls, he jukes by Bavir, and Soriento save made by Ainley. Down playing deep. Cherishevsky will Feidelson, a shot, sharp angle. Don't know where that came from. McKenzie now trying to get a shot away, nobody there. Feidelson on it. Leaves it for McKenzie behind the net, tries to feed Soriento in front, find him, and Strykowski goes the other way. Strykowski gains the offensive zone for girls. She'll dump it deep. There's Jeannie Waltner. She'll pick that puck up and looking for Strykowski back at the point that's broken up by Downs, and he'll dump it forward for Soriento, trying to get a step on Cherishevsky, but he won't. Plays it back into the middle for Mr. Downs. Shot blocked by Strykowski.
Yeah, impressive shot by Mr. Dallas. There was defensive coverage on him, and he still managed to take that one time. And unfortunately, put it into the feet of the defenseman Strykowski.
Jay Seal wheels right by Soriento, and she'll keep going as she passes by everybody on faculty. Trying to deke, Soriento gets as far as the admissions magician before that is covered. She took Skoglund down in the process. That was some impressive deking by the freshman defensive J. Seal.
Yeah, that was a great offensive rush. Nice hands, really getting past the entire team, but the Missing Magician then drove and shut her down.
As the faceoff will come to her left. It's won by Faculty, dumped back around by Schmidt before it's intercepted by Ainley. They like that corner spot. They play there a lot. That's intercepted by Harp, who plays it around the bench for Skoglund. Skoglund trying to get it forward, intercepted by Beschenstein. Beschenstein dogs her. Skoglund tries to find any Faculty in front. Morrissey, hard on the forecheck, but misses. Jay Seal into the offensive zone. Harp intercepts. He'll curl around. Dog.
By JCO getting around another three faculty until Mr. Hopkins able to not a great play.
Schmidt on it now, looking for McKenzie. That bounces off his skate boot and will go back into the defensive zone. Nev Windsor out of Chicago, Illinois with it now. Bounces it off Morrissey. He's not happy about that. He'll skate back to the bench. Tommy Nash as they come 3-on-2. Tommy Nash shut down by the big Mr. Skoglund. Skoglund takes that from her. Finds Sibeli in the middle. As they break out of the defensive zone, gain the offensive zone. Down to the corner. Murphy wheeling and dealing in her own zone as she skates around Fryman and finds Zangri on the wing. Zangri into the offensive zone. Below the circle, good save made by Grover there. Leary with it now, but that's intercepted by Sibeli. For Feitelson. Feitelson on the break. Mr. Feitelson, he'll hold up there, and that's stolen by Murphy. As we have us in play.
Too many men on the ice. Jake Presley off on the bench and his teammate Donald Morrissey to call that and stop the Faculty in their tracks. And it looks like they're trying to cheat because they don't feel comfortable with a one-goal lead.
Wow. So Faculty are going to go to the box. Or maybe not going to go to the box. We'll see in a second.
Maybe a man down. Let's see how this plays out. I haven't really commentated a game like this, so I don't really know how it works.
I think the rules are being made up as we go. It looks like we're going to get some 5-on-5 action. No power play for the girls. Unfortunate for them. Oh, and we will get some 5-on-4 action. Running time, 13:46 left to play in the first. 1-0 Faculty as they go to the penalty kill. Faculty win the face-off draw, but lose it behind the net. There's Nikki Bessinger. She curls around Mr. Downs and plays it there for Schmidt. Schmidt now behind the net. Schmidt stopping and starting, finds Wallner at the point, and that squirts by her and all.
Got a good rush coming back.
Off the wall to herself. She'll go behind the net. She curls around and back to the other side of the wall. Leaves it for Strykowski, who's dogged by Whiting. Coach on player there as Bessinger battles for it in the corner. Schmidt angled off by Whiting. Whiting going the other way, and he'll leave it for Downs. Downs stops, starts, throws it down. Intercepted by Bessinger. Bessinger picks that one up off Dasher as that goes to Fryman. Fryman dumps that one out of the zone. Nicely Brickway all alone. Make better save by Ainley.
Yeah, went up for that hard sticking play. Gotta hide the puck down right into the belly of the cat. I mean, you don't really want to hide sticking in general, especially not on power play with team rushing forward.
As Sorrento is there to pick up the dump and chase Whiting. A lot of time killed on the penalty. We're not really sure how long he's going to last. Schmidt with Nash and Ainley 3-on-1 on McKenzie as that shot is blocked wide by Megan Grover. Sorrento now on the offensive zone, battling with Windsor as he'll go behind that, tries the wraparound, but stopped by Ainley. As they move it for Nash. Skoglund there to break that up, but he's foiled by Nash. Or McKenzie, excuse me, tries to find Feitelson. Beschenstein intercepts. Skoglund on the backtrack. Makes a nice stop and start move and safe behind his own net. Finds Feidelson at center. Feidelson.
Great play by Atticus down. Wheeling in deep to get that pass that off the stick and then getting another pass to get the final time.
Tommy Nashin on alone. Finds, no, she won't find Murphy. She'll keep it herself. There she finds Murphy. That's sticked away by Grover, who finds herself out of the net. She does recover. Murphy gliding in the offensive zone. Finds Wallner wide. Tries to feed Bevere in the middle. Can't do so. Wallner again looking for a shot. That's blocked by Jordy McKenzie. Plays it around in the corner for Murphy. Murphy for J. Seal. Back to Murphy. That's freshman to freshman. Shot on net. Follow-up chance. They scored. Jeannie Wallner.
Great goal by Jeannie. Way to just stay in front of the net and follow the rebound up. Second goal for her as it goes her game.
Picking up the loose change in front of them as it's 10 minutes left to play in the first. It's 1-1. Strykowski with possession now and flies right by Schmidt. Trying to get by Harf. Sharp angle shot goes wide, and that falls out of the offensive zone. On the rush now, flying by Shereshevsky. He stops there, almost loses his balance. Looking for McKenzie in front. And the girls will recover the puck and go the other way. Tried to stop there by Harf as Harf sticks with Murphy. No penalty called there. Murphy will take it back, though, as Bevere put on the pressure. Bevere in the corner. Murphy tries to stuff. Making Grover a good save. Wallner around the top of the circle over to Zangri. She'll shoot. Pad save by Grover. 9:02 left in the first. 1-1. And the faculty will attempt to recover and break it out. Schmidt with it now. He'll move it off of Fryman. That bounces right off. Murphy there. Murphy looking for wide.
Yeah, I love to see that from my dad. It's really making the family proud.
Murphy recovers in the defensive zone. Looks for Brown on the wing. Brown holds up there to find Leary at the point. Stopped in their tracks by Whiting as Whiting looks for Sabelli. Sabelli's trying to get by Zangri. He gets the puck. There, makes a nice move. Tries to wrap and doesn't shoot. Tries to give it to Miss McKenzie for a tap-in goal. And the girls come the other way. Abby Ainley, she wheels into the offensive zone. Goes low down in the corner. Harp there. Angled off by Whiting. She escapes that trap. And by Jay Seal at the blue line, so they'll have to recover. Jay Seal at the line comes in alone as everybody else changes, and she'll stay down there to kill some time until she can get some help. Leaves it for the wall. Harf there. Harf will find Sabelli. Trying to find McKenzie and Murphy in the offensive zone once again. She's been all over the ice today. It looks like we have a penalty coming up against girls varsity. Faculty possibly getting a penalty?
I don't know.
Faculty going to the box. Whiting
Yeah,
is the
Whiting.
man. We don't know what for yet.
Yeah, I don't know. He seemed to have lost his stick. Maybe embellishment. That seems like a penalty that would occur on him. But let's just kind of see what the refs say.
Referee Bauer Morris was adamant about the penalty call there as Whiting an undetermined amount of time, probably about 2 minutes. 7:17 left to play. It's 1-1. As Skoglund recovers that and dumps it deep.
Clock's not.
With a 5-minute major, I think he should have been what it was, but it seems serious to me.
Yeah, that might have been deserving of a 10 and 2, but
As the girls try and get a shot on, that's blocked away by Pearson and dumped deep once again. Good kill so far for the faculty. As Zangri waits there by herself, trying to find a good pass. And she'll find Abby Ainley down the center, who finds Jay Seal on the breakout. That's stopped there by Skoglund. Skoglund with it now.
I can hear Whiting laughing in the box, and it seems like he's enjoying his time in the sin bin, which is not typically something a lot of people enjoy unless you're one of the Broad Street boys. So.
And Skoglund will hold at his own blue line. A weird line change happened. Not much pressure coming from the girls here as they dump it deep looking for Soriento. Soriento will pick that off the wall. They'll try and curl around Jay Steele, but won't make it happen. Sabelli trying to recover that. Skoglund will, and he leaves it for Zangri in the middle, but that's broken up by Sabelli coming fast back on the check. Sabelli finds Soriento. That should have been an icing call that was missed there. Oh, excuse me, you're right on the PK. Whiting has exited the sin bin, so
Sitting on the bench, but they're still a man down. Very confusing game.
you know, like I said before, I think the rules are being made up as we go, but that's okay. Sabelli now keeping it away from Murphy. Sabelli right in front of his net. That was not the smartest of hockey plays.
Don't worry, it's okay. He played college hockey. He knows what he's doing.
He'll hit Skoglund. Skoglund flying through center as he toe drag Nichols will make a defensive effort there. McKenzie battling with Leary, but Murphy comes away with it. Murphy one-on-one with Downs. Schmidt helping the trailer, and Grover will try to cover, but she misses. So Downs will play it up as Soriento tries to get on the bench. We've got another stoppage in play.
Both refs put their hands up for that one. I don't know if it's offsides or a penalty, but thinking it's offsides.
Tough to know when you don't have a linesman and you just got two referees who are acting as linesmen. Tough to know
Both
what's
of them
what.
have their hands in their pockets too, so.
You looks like we're going to get back to 5-on-5 hockey here. So a good kill by faculty. 1-1 with 4:25 left to play in the first. Cherishevsky comes Fryman, a nice shot that goes wide. Bessinger, the chill scoop after Lefty moves that out for Schmidt onto Ainley as she wheels right by Atticus down. She's stopped by other downs. Schmidt a shot save made by Grover.
We're going off the dome and on a great rebound control. I don't know if you can really control a rebound off the dome.
Atticus makes a nice pass for Fryman. Fryman comes into the zone. Jay Seal stops him there. Jay Seal been great today. And Schmidt all alone, 2-on-1, pass to Bessinger. Oh, great save! Oh, baby, what a save! It was Grover. The admission magician stretches across to make a beauty of a save. Stuffing the captain, Nikki Bessinger. And faculty erupted after that beauty. But Bessinger finds herself alone in front of the net. She scores. You can't blame her. They left Bessinger alone in front of the net. What do you think is going to happen if you do that?
I think they're going to score, and that is what happened. So.
Well, now girls varsity have regained the lead up 2-1. Tommy Nash in deep. And there's Murphy again. Murphy seems to be everywhere in the offensive zone as a shot was blocked, and we've got a scramble in front.
Stopped by Mr. Whiting as the puck squeaked through Miss Grover, and he stopped it right before it could get through. That was a nice defensive play.
Grover playing on her head.
Yeah.
The faculty not giving her much assistance in the defensive zone. As Soriento comes away with it, he goes one. He is everywhere today. Feidelson picks that puck up. Mainly.
The faculty are getting pucks and now hopefully both teams can get more, so we got out with that 17-14 game.
Yeah, we're going to have to see an eventful second half of this game if you want to get back to 17-14 or maybe even to 5 goals. Zangri has it now. Zangri moves it on for Brown. Zangri up off the wall to herself. That's chopped away by Whiting. Brown now with it. Is that the tag up on the offsides? Ainley now Ainley with the trailing McCarthy. But that shot is blocked. Harp to play it. Off the dasher over to Sabelli. Sabelli makes a great move and makes a better pass to Skoglund. 2-on-1. Skoglund finds Sabelli in front of the net. A beauty of a pass. Sabelli with a nice finish.
Defensive coverage in the slot. Sabelli's able to capitalize on that every day of the week.
Jake Percival and Ryan D'Souza really need to lock down the girls' varsity defense at half as they just left Sabelli all alone in front of the net.
Yeah, defensive coverage is everything.
19 seconds left to play, and we might not see a draw in this running time of the first half. 2-2. And faculty wins the draw, but taken away immediately by girls varsity. 5 seconds left to play. Wallner with it now. Plays on for Bevere. 2.4 left. Wallner in front. Clock not starting. I don't know. Windsor with a shot. That's blocked high. Dimes it around and out. And McKenzie trying to pick that up. Skoglund will get there first. Skoglund on the puck now. Dogged by Jay Seal. McKenzie opposite corner. With 1 second left to play, got to make something happen. And the period will expire.
2.4 seconds of my life.
Jeez.
The clock was stuck at 2.4 for a solid 30 seconds. But let's see what this second half brings us.
2-2 contest here as we're through the first period. What do you think the faculty did well in that first period?
Their offensive rushes were really good. I mean, both goals, I think, came from offensive rushes. They really need to work on their defensive coverage. I think Bessinger was just sitting alone in the slot for that second goal.
Both teams with some lackluster defensive coverage for in front of the net. What do you think that girls varsity needs to do to get back on top in this game?
I'm not really sure. I think they need to do better on the defensive coverage in the slot. I mean, it's kind of the same thing as the faculty right now. Both are doing really well with their break-ins, but not too well defending the other team's break-ins. So.
Looks like we are playing 25-minute halves running time, so we'll see another 25 minutes. Somehow I don't think we're getting to your 17-14 final tally mark, but
I mean, again, there's 25 minutes left to play, so if one team can score 12 and the other can score 15, then we're going to reach it.
Miss Grover has been saying, "Nuh-uh, that's not happening today."
We are also going to see a goalie switch up in net for the girls' varsity team, so who knows what that's going to bring.
The admission magician has been playing on her head. If she continues to do so, the girls' varsity are going to have.
Yeah, that's true.
Jess Trocchio is assumed netminder for the girls' varsity in the second half of play. She played against Hill on Saturday, making an amazing performance, leading the girls to a victory. So we will see how she performs in this second half of play.
Miss Grover.
And the girls' varsity taking an extended timeout as refs will bring the play back. As we get set for our second half of play here, Mr. Downs wins the draw nicely. Grover will play that out. Up to cover. If you're just joining us now, it is 2-2 with 24:48 left to play in the second half. We're playing running time, I remind you. Yes, we are playing halves. Mr. Downs wins the faceoff once again. Whiting there to break that up, but Murphy hard on the forecheck. Whiting will come the other way. He goes 1-on-2, and he makes a great move. Strykowski a little hot to handle, though. Just throw away. Looking for Downs in the corner. Can't find him. Shereshevsky will make a nice pass from her knees. As the girls break it out, starts with Bavir on to Strykowski on for Wallner. Wallner to the corner. Makes a nice pass through the legs of Atticus Downs, and that's cleared away by Murphy in her own zone. Moves it forward for Natalie Bavir. Natalie Bavir down the wing. Into the middle for Murphy. Murphy, nice shot. Through the 5-0, she scores.
Halted Miss Grover for a second, and she wasn't able to get down fast enough to make the save.
Kaylee Murphy has been all over the ice in the first half. She gets rewarded with a goal here. Girls varsity, are now up 3-2 with 23:28 left to play. As Abby Ainley tied up on the draw, but Boschenstein wins that battle, and Leary now fans on a pass as Harf is hard on the forecheck. Dogging Zangri, Kenzie there as well. Again, working with it in center. Goes back into his own zone, curling away from Ainley. Leaves it for Harf. Harf on the stretch from Miss McKenzie. Miss McKenzie can't get Allie Leary, and she tumbles to the ice. Abby Ainley through center. Boschenstein now looking for the cross ice to Tommy Nash. Can't find it. Whiting finding Skoglund through center. Skoglund with it now. Goes through a couple of players. Holds up at the blue lines. He'll look for Pearson in the middle, and Harf misses the pass along the wall. Leary goes the other way, makes a nice pass off the wall. Icing is washed out by a good effort by Tommy Nash. Tommy Nash, she'll keep it herself, go right into the slot, holds, shoots. Good save made by Grover, and Miss McKenzie will dump it out, and faculty will get a line change in.
Just some great playing by the girls varsity. Keeping faculty rushes down and then getting some of their own. They've already got a goal, so let's see if they can keep coming on Monday.
Schmidt threw that one off of Grover's stick from a very sharp angle as Mr. Downs tries to recover, but he loses the puck. But Harf will save him. Icing will be called. No icing.
Fusion on the playing surface.
This game is the officiating in this game is pretty loose, so I guess maybe icing was called. Not really sure. It was washed out by the official, but the draw will come back to the right of Megan Grover as Whiting comes in to take the draw. Whiting wins the draw. Harf twirls around, feels for Whiting. Whiting on to Atticus Downs. Atticus Downs through center. Atticus Downs wheeling while Harf will recover. Harf finding it for Mr. Feidelson. But that pass is broken up by Kaylee. On for Schmidt. On to Kaylee Murphy once again. She tries to get through Fryman, but he stops them up there. Harf the dasher. Played as far as center, and Jay Steele back in. As the girls will change, Atticus Downs in the corner. Leaves it there for Feidelson. Feidelson on for Fryman. Fryman through center. Gains his offensive zone. Battles along to the corner. Harf there. Dogging Ainley. Angles her off, but she's back for him. As held up along the dasher. Feidelson with it now. Harf tries to find a cross ice pass. That's picked up by Atticus Downs. Finds Fryman in the center. Fryman past Strykowski down to Feidelson in the corner. They find Harf in the center. Harf holds in. Stopped as far as center by Downs, but McCarthy dumps it in. Gets it. Faculty will regain control and hold up behind their own net. Whiting makes a sweet move behind his own net.
Yeah, that's what he's known for best. Is his dirty dangles and sweet hands.
As we have another stoppage in play. The faculty have been really looking for those stretch passes to get the rushes on. Girls varsity have done a good job, wouldn't you say, blocking those up?
Yeah, I would say that. I'm not sure how many of the faculty stretch passes are organized and how much it is because some of them just can't get back into the defensive zone.
They find Zangri down the slot. Zangri with a shot. Oh, and a glove stab by Megan Grover. Stops Zangri dead in her tracks.
Two incredible saves, one with a glove and one coming cross with the left pad. So
8:20 left to play in the second half. 3-2 girls varsity. As they win the draw, Zangri from the point. That shot's blocked off Downs. Sabelli away with it. Sabelli makes it in off that have worked so well for this faculty team today. Pays off again.
yeah, I'm not sure how much that was stretch pass and how much that was boys varsity coach chemistry, but whatever it was a great pass, great goal, and overall great play.
Faculty will take it. Now the score is tied 3-3 with 17:35 left to play. That pass goes by Soriento. No icing. Jay Seal now with it. Jay Seal. Look at that. Soriento for Sabelli. Over to Downs, who misses the one-timer. And Boschenstein will try and get it out, but blocked up by Downs. Boschenstein again blocked up by Downs. It's held along the dasher and comes free. Sabelli will have to back check. He does nicely. Holds there. Deflected away and hits the wall. Skoglund in with Sabelli. He's got some help from Soriento. Elects to go behind the cage. Trying to find someone. And he'll find Downs at the point. Downs. Back over to Skoglund waiting at the point. Twirls around Boschenstein. Once again. Down off the dasher for Sabelli. Puts a nice sauce pass on for Pearson, but he can't handle that one. And trickles back to center. Whiting off the bench. He'll have to play some defense one-on-one with Boschenstein. He chips it right into him. That's accidental, I assume. And Whiting plays on for Skoglund. Skoglund with Jordy McKenzie on to McKenzie. Tries to get it back to Skoglund, but that play is broken up by Strykowski. Strykowski tipping that one, and she gets on for Bessinger. Sabelli backtracking. Plays it there for Whiting. Whiting on for Skoglund. Skoglund twirls in center. Gains the blue line. Shot on. Wide. He's got a nice cannon of a shot.
Yeah, that was a rocket. Unfortunately, it went well.
Mr. Skoglund scoring most of his goals last year off of nice slappers. So looking to do the same. That's got to be a penalty coming up against McKenzie for hooking. No call. Are you kidding me? Bessinger, the captain, she's coming the other way. Faculty have got numbers back, but Bessinger, she's quick and witty. Plays it, but a nice save made by Grover up in the chest area.
Yeah, nice save.
15 and change left to play. 3-3, we remind you, is the score, as it's been a pretty even game so far. What needs to happen to really break this game apart?
Goals. I think about 11 for the girls and 14 for the faculty.
Well, we'll see if we get there. Skoglund certainly has.
That was just a really well played shot. There's nothing. Yeah, it's really good at done. I mean, I don't know how much nicer of a shot that gets.
And Harf pretty nonchalant about that one. And change left to play. 4-3. Faculty have the lead off the recent goal by Mr. Downs makes a nice defensive play, chipping it past Abby Ainley. Mr. Whiting will recover that one as he goes through center. He beats two of his own players. He has moved up into coaching girls varsity this year.
Yeah.
And he finds Miss McKenzie in front of the net. She shoots. That's blocked away. Hart finding Mr. Whiting, who takes a slapper from the point. And a scramble in front of the net, but it goes loose. Caroline McCarthy on it now, trying to get it at will. She gets it on for Abby Brown, but Hart's there to break up the play.
Yeah, our shift is pretty good. That pretty long. She's getting a little tired, but she's been playing well, both defensively and offensively as herself in that role.
Whiting as well, quite the offensive defenseman today, as Strykowski goes the other way. Trying to find Wallner off the wall. She will, and Wallner splits the D, but Mr. Hart with a good stick there. Finds the trailing Kaylee Murphy, who holds up there. Shot, good save made by Grover.
Yeah, Grover's been playing really well. I saw her in the admissions office earlier today, and she was like, I'm not really sure how good I'm going to be, but she certainly has been very good.
I would say even exceeding expectations. She had that beauty of a save, robbing the girls earlier as she stretched across the net, and she's been steady since, giving up only 3. 4-3 faculty if you're just joining us. 12 and a half left to play. Down Squirrels in the corner. Fighting there with Murphy. And he'll hold up behind his own net. Trying to get the safety of behind his own net. Fryman loses it to Shereshevsky. Shereshevsky loses it once again to Fryman. Strykowski with a nice poke check. And Fryman in deep. Played along the wall there for Pearson, who throws it on net, broken up by Shereshevsky. Wallner tips that on an attempt to get it out of the zone, but Downs keeps it in. Wallner going the other way finds Murphy, and it's a developing 2-on-1. It could be a developing 3-on-1. Here comes Murphy on for Wallner. Wallner in on the loan. She scores upstairs. A beauty. She
Gee, Warner really loves that top right corner coming in on those breakaways. If you had one going in that same exact spot, you got
her own prostate cancer awareness game. She has performed very well. See if she's got 2. 4-4 is the game score. As Abby Ainley chips that into the zone, Atticus Downs on defense there, trying to recover, and he'll go behind his own net. He flies up the wall, trying to find Feidelson. He and Feidelson have had some good chemistry here today. Nash recovering off the wall. Feidelson there. Feidelson on it. Leaving it for Pearson. Broken up. Pearson swirls around and trips himself up. Atticus Downs in his own zone, finding Feidelson. Up the wall, Zangri steals that away from a dump and chase looking for Pearson. Zangri in all alone. She finds Ainley in front of the net. A good save there by Grover. As Soriento's on it now. Soriento with some help from Downs. Trickles up the wall to Leary. Leary tries to throw deep again, but Feidelson jousts with her for the puck. Soriento comes away with it. And Boschenstein now, stopped by Downs, poke checked away by Grover. Atticus Downs up the dasher. He finds Pearson, who dumps. But Sieb.
He just kind of won that from his blue line. Just
And they find themselves in the offensive now as Pearson hits the ice one more time. Ainley the other way. Ainley flying down the wing, cuts in. Great glove grab.
interesting as to why they're calling that a goal. I think it's kind of hideous how many.
Not sure about that goal call. 5-4 girls varsity with 9:12 left to play. And it'll be Svelli, Downs, and McKenzie for the faculty, trying to make some offense happen here with Whiting. Back checking with Murphy. They battle for it. Whiting comes away with it, but he's stopped by Captain Nikki Bessinger. Grisha Schmidt curls in, deflects away. Kaylee Murphy trying to find a loose puck in front of the net. And Nikki Bessinger finds it on her own stick. Finds Murphy down low. Murphy in front, but that's batted away by Grover. Downs on it. Finds Skoglund with a nice on, gets behind Seal. Shot goes wide. Mr. McKenzie open Mr. Downs, but can't find the back of the net. Gets it there, finds Mr. Downs. Downs deking around Windsor, and he puts that in far side. And faculty hit Pater.
I don't know how much crazy this game can get. That was an insane deflection after a poorly called goal on the other end. I mean, this has just been a scoring show.
And odd goal to say the least, as it was thrown on net by Downs and deflects in as faculty hit Pater. 7:35 left to play. It's six. It should be 5-5 is the score. All tied up. Girls varsity need to clean up their game if they want to surpass faculty and keep the winning streak going. Schmidt hard on the puck, but McCarthy chips it out. Atticus trying to get that out of the air, but he won't, so Whiting picks it up. Played back for Skoglund.
Not sure if he needs to get himself out of the way. Referees are now standing in the play and kind of making it difficult for the players.
Whiting with a nice aerial bat away, and Trocchio stretching across to make a toe save. Robbing Mr. Schmidt. And Skoglund behind the net. Skoglund twirls around the circle, finding Downs. And plays alive. We got an errant whistle. Whiting on the point. Whiting to Sabelli. Sabelli pinching down. Tries the behind the back pass, but that's broken up. Skoglund with a nice play. Whiting in off of the skate boot of McCarthy. Wallner passing. Wallner trying to split Mr. Whiting. She's in on a low. That's okay. That's got to be a penalty shot. Penalty shot, I say. Net comes dislodged. Jeannie Wallner will get maybe a shot at a penalty shot here. 6 minutes and change left to play. Game is tied 5 apiece. Of a blatant hook by Mr. Whiting. Just bad defense. Lazy defense.
Yeah, the way Miss Grover's been playing, he should have just left that to her because she definitely could have saved that. I mean,
Jeannie Wallner with an opportunity for a hat trick on a penalty shot here. Opportunity to break the tie and give girls some insurance. She's in, makes a nice move, and she scores.
another hat.
A hattie for Jeannie Wallner. That's a lead off of a penalty shot. And if you're Jeannie, what an amazing day. Your game for prostate cancer awareness. You hit 3 goals. It's got to be just a surreal experience. As hats come flying down onto the ice. 5:43 left to play. 6-5 girls varsity. Abby Ainley in it. Abby Ainley with it. She flies around the circle, goes into the corner. She tumbles down with Mr. Downs. That could be tripping. No whistle. It's now whistled down. Mr. Downs playing a little dirty with a trip.
No, faculty seems like emotions are getting the best of them, and they've made a few dirty plays, taken a few unnecessary penalties. Confusion on the court.
They'll stay 5-on-5 with 5 left to play. 6-5 girls varsity. Mr. Schmidt takes down Abby Ainley again. She's taking a beating today. Swinging back for Downs. Downs off his skate boot. Leary. He gets it low. But Schmidt is there to recover. Oh, no. He gets it pickpocketed by Schmidt. Sabelli there to clean up the loose change, and he'll go the other way. Looking to start a breakout. He just flies through center by himself. He goes 1-on-4 with the girl. 4, he got by everybody, only to beat Trokio for Skoglund. Skoglund on to Feidelson. Feidelson is taking the ice, but here comes Hart. But Genie says, no, not today. Tommy Nash the other way. Tommy Nash in on net, trying to go one-on-one with Skoglund. She's out-muscled. Boschenstein there. Boschenstein finds Jay Seal on the point. Skoglund bats that out of the air, and Skoglund goes the other way. And Wallner will play it back as far as Whiting. Cross ice pass for Miss McKenzie as she gains the blue line in the offensive zone. Strykowski, that puck bats up into the air. Tommy Nash on it now. Jay Seal tied up there by McKenzie, so Whiting will come away with it. Whiting lays it back for Skoglund. Skoglund a pinch down. That's intercepted by Strykowski. Strykowski collides with Nash, and so it trickles down. Whiting there will pick it up. He finds Feidelson on the wing. Bessinger intercepts. Murphy there tied up by Feidelson nicely. And girls varsity will drop back as Harf plays a heavy forecheck, finds Miss McKenzie alone in front of the net, broken up by a good stick by Strykowski.
Yeah, both teams are looking for at least one goal here. I'm trying to play the best defense they can as it's 6-6 with less than 2 minutes to play.
Someone looking to break the tie. It's 6-6 with 1:52 left to play. Girls varsity in their offensive zone now. Shereshevsky gets it deep. Bessinger loses that to Harf. Harf plays it to Whiting, and they interchange. And the stretch. Who goes one with Zangri with Shereshevsky. He scored!
Putting it 5-0 on Trokio.
He bats it up to himself, bats it back down, and goes 5-0. That gets pretty greasy. 1:30 left to play. Faculty have the lead, 7-6.
It's like a timeout called by Jake Percival, one of the coaches of the
A beast on that play.
Yeah, I mean, that was insane. He chipped it up over the defender's stick, then batted it out of the air 5-4 on chest.
Just crazy hand-eye coordination to make that goal happen. As girls varsity will take the timeout and try and figure out what they're going to do to tie this game up with 1:30 left to play. 7-6. Faculty hold the lead on a recent tally from Mr. Skoglund. Grover also playing out of her mind continuously during this game.
Yeah, no, she's been playing really well. I mean, she's let in 6 goals, but she's made many more saves, and many of them have been very great saves.
So faculty look to lock this game down as we've got downs and downs on the ice together. Soriento takes the draw, but he loses it. McCarthy's tripped up there. It's got to be a penalty coming against faculty. As faculty will go shorthanded here for the remaining 123 of regulation. Huge mistake made there. Soriento going to the sin bin. And the draw will come to the left.
Yeah, Purse makes a big coaching decision. Pulling the goalie. We've got a minute 23 on the clock. 6-4. Down by 1. Let's see how this power play plays out.
Trying to figure out who's going to take the draw. It'll look like it'll be Wallner. They'll set up Bessinger in the slot position. McCarthy with it now. Banks it off down. Zangri to Leary. That shot goes wide. McCarthy curl and drag around the outside, but that's covered by Grover. McCarthy wanted a goal on that play, but don't think she'll get it as the refs come over to assess. So it'll be no goal. 7-6 faculty with 1:11 left to play. We skate 6-on-4. Whiting is on to take the draw with Wallner. Wallner ties Whiting up, but he comes away with it on a good play, and he shot near the takes it out. McCarthy. Wallner with Zangri. She's on alone. Makes a great save as Grover as he stretches across the stuff. Zangri once again. They put it back. Mr. Whiting with a diving block. And he gets that one deep.
Miss Grover moves that back or the net for the rest of the game.
Wallner in on the offensive zone looking for Bessinger. That pass is broken up there by Harf on a good block. Schmidt now grinding low. 15 seconds left to play. You got to get a shot away. They'll move it over to Zangri. Zangri, 10 seconds left. Whiting with a good defensive play. 7 left to play. 6. Leary with it. Got to get a shot away. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Faculty with the W. Girls varsity. Their winning streak will end. Faculty takes the W 7-6.
Wasn't 17.
Faculty. But what a Virginia Wallner. 3 goals in her prostate cancer awareness game. Got to be a surreal experience for her senior year today. Great entertainment all around. And we'll see you next time on Friday for Trinity Pauling versus Boys Varsity. That'll be their 3rd meeting of the season. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.